Longmont, Colorado has so much to offer its residents, but more importantly, I love its downtown area. Today, I'm going to give you a full tour of what downtown Longmont looks like. Let's get started. Hi there, Christy Lee here, and I am here in Longmont, Colorado. It's specifically their downtown area, and I just wanted to take you through it. So let's just get into it. Longmont's downtown area essentially starts on Main Street, which is essentially, it begins at 287, but it's considered Main Street here in Longmont, and it's on about 1st and Main, and it goes up to about Longs Peak Avenue, which is roughly maybe a half-mile long. Now, what I love about this area is that not only is it a main street, you know, like you could walk up and down it, but it actually also extends east and west a couple blocks. So there's a lot of other amenities, restaurants, pubs, breweries, all that kind of stuff that go a couple blocks either way. So it does, you know, range, you know, a good distance, you know, for considering that it is, you know, still small, but it's still walkable and it still has a lot to offer. Now, what I also love about this area is all of its stuff that it does have to offer. So year round, the main street always has something to do, no matter what. So you're gonna have concerts in the park, you're gonna have parades. They do close off this area a couple times a year for those parades. I just recently saw that they have like a wine tour kind of thing where, you know, a couple boutiques. I think there's actually like 10 different spots where you could go and you could check out different restaurants or wineries or, you know, stores and, you know, drink as you go, which is super cool too. This area is also called the Creative District, meaning that when you walk around Main Street, downtown Longmont, you're going to see murals, paintings, sculptures, you're gonna hear music, all of that kind of stuff, because they do cater to their creative minds of their residents. So it is really cool. Even down their alleyways and stuff, you will be able to see all of this kind of artwork that they love, and that their residents actually, you know, take part of and, you know, make this community what it is. Another couple cool things that I love about this area is the history behind it. And what's really cool is that there's some really, really old buildings that you could actually take tours of, like back in the 1800s kind of buildings, as well as a couple of them host like murder mysteries in these buildings, which is super cool, always sold out. We have the Dickens Opera House, which hosts, you know, a variety of things, whether it be concerts. In October, they have like spooky movies. There's a theater in here that's a really old theater that they have really old movies, things like that. It's just really, really cool. There's live music all over. There's a speakeasy that you could have. It's open mic night, so you could go down there and sing, but there also is, you know, it is a speakeasy, so that's pretty cool too. You kind of go downstairs. So there's just a lot of history within this area too. What I really think it would be cool, but they don't have, but I think that they should, is a haunted ghost tour. I think that would be sweet. But from my knowledge, they don't have one of those yet. And then also, so if you're going to live here, or even if you're going to visit here, amongst all of those things I just mentioned, the restaurants are on par. So when you go, or you're walking up and down Main Street, or even side to side a couple blocks, the restaurants are going to be amazing. In fact, a lot of them are going to be nationally known, as far as like award-winning. None of them are going to be chains, so you don't have to worry about that, except for maybe, you know, like Dairy Queen or Winchell's. But for the most part, they're never going to be chains, and they're going to be locally owned, which is amazing. So a couple of ones that I definitely think you should check out: Pump House, The Roost, Hefe's. What else do we got? Cooper Wine Bar, that one's super cool. Martini's Bistro, that's really cute too. You know, there's just a lot of cool restaurants. And then Longmont is also like known for its breweries. So I think just in Longmont, I think you're gonna have 10 or maybe 15 breweries. That might be a little bit high. I think there's about 10, but there's about 5 just here in the downtown area. So you're never going to be short on your brewery beer selection, which to me is very important because you're living in Colorado and you need to know where your microbrews are, right? So definitely hit those up. My personal favorites is going to be so Oscar Blues is going to be in Longmont, but it's not going to be over here in Main Street. But Oscar Blues is awesome. Wibby is definitely one of my favorites. I love Wibby. The Pump House is also great too. Sun's Brewing, that's great too. So you definitely have a lot of options when living in Longmont. All right, so if you're somebody who likes your shopping, specifically more boutique-y shopping, Longmont, downtown Main Street is going to be the place to go because none of these shops here are going to be like big box stores. You're not going to find, you know, the stuff that you would normally find maybe like at a Target or a Macy's or something like that. Nope, this is all boutique stuff, and it's really cool. You also have like a lot of art stores here as well. You have candle shops, you know, home interior shops, and then you also have like other things like a ceramic pottery. You could like go and actually go paint your own ceramics. That's super cool. So you have a lot of stuff. Oh, and you're also gonna have kind of like the trendy or you know, like horoscope kind of stuff. Those type of shops are going to be out here too. Guitar or music shops are going to be out here. So if you're somebody who just likes to just, you know, browse and, you know, not want to find the normal stuff that maybe you would see at a normal mall, Longmont downtown is going to be a great place to visit because you will have a lot of different options as far as shopping, a lot of definitely different options for restaurants and just hanging out, breweries, wine bars, that kind of thing. Just downtown Longmont is just a great place to hang out. Now, do I think that you could be here for like 5 or 6 hours? I mean, I don't know. I guess it just depends on what you're planning on doing. If you're, you know, I don't know. But for the most part, it's probably just like an afternoon, like a Sunday afternoon. It would be a great time to head out to downtown Longmont. Unless you live here, you could come down here all the time because there's so much as far as restaurants and shopping to do. But if you're planning on just driving here from Denver, I mean, I would say 3 or 4 hours would probably be the most that you'd be spending out here. And then you could venture off to other areas around Longmont because it is great and beautiful, and there's lakes and trails and all that good stuff for you to check out as well. All right, so again, Christy Lee here, and I am more than happy to help you figure out where to move, where to live, all of that good stuff. If that's something that interests you, please click that subscribe button right there. That way you are notified every time I have a new video. And then to the next video, take care.